Et avait dit ici War Survivor Chris Vegas qui s'adresse à tout le monde. C'est parti pour la suite de WWE 2K25 sur PS5. Je continue le jeu. C'est parti. Donc là, je vais définir le match entre Steel et le Chief. Donc je peux continuer le match showcase de la Bloodline.
She's not like most girls. She's also not like most WWE superstars. Nia Jax, the reigning queen of the ring, is a reckoning, a force of nature that blitzes right through her competition. A cousin of The Rock, Nia Jax arrived in NXT almost 10 years ago with astronomical expectations. Undaunted, Nia Jax would dominate early opponents, finding herself competing for the NXT Women's Championship mere months after her debut. It did not take long for those running Raw and SmackDown to take notice.
Well, our next pick, Nia Jax!
And Nia Jax would join the Raw roster as part of the 2016 draft lottery. And since joining the main roster, absolutely no one has been safe from Nia Jax. She is a two-time women's champion. She is a two-time women's tag team champion. She competed in the men's Royal Rumble match in 2019, even getting an elimination while in the ring.
Nia Jax looking to eliminate, she does!
She's battled standouts like Charlotte, Bayley, and Becky Lynch. And all the while, she has left undeniable destruction in her wake. In the ring, she applies many of the same tactics that once benefited Yokozuna, even using her own version of the Banzai drop, known as the Annihilator. And just like its namesake, if it connects, your night is over. And Nia Jax remains driven for even more success, jumping at any opportunity to prove her dominance. This last year, that included entering into the 2024 Queen of the Ring tournament after earning victories over Naomi, Jade Cargill, and Bianca Belair. Nia Jax would fight her way into the finals, taking on former NXT Women's Champion Lyra Valkyria. Valkyria built a lot of momentum, defeating Dakota Kai, Zoe Stark, and Io Sky to punch her ticket into the final at the Queen and King of the Ring. With an obvious game plan, Lyra would look to stick and move, avoiding the colossal attacks of her opponent. Unfortunately, as often happens when competing against Nia Jax, Lyra made one miscalculation, and that error in judgment provided Nia Jax with the opening she needed to annihilate her competition. This is your opportunity to crown the first queen in Bloodline history. Make Lyra suffer. Make her regret ever entering your ring. Showcase the otherworldly power that forces an entire roster to cower in your presence. Because when you're an irresistible force like Nia Jax, resistance is futile.
Allez, match suivant. Dans le mode showcase, The Queen and the King of the Ring avec Nia Jax.
In hopes to don the crown. Lyra Valkyria versus Nia Jax in the Queen of the Ring finals.
The following is the final match in the Queen of the Ring tournament.
German.
Introducing first, from San Diego,
California,
Nia
Jax.
I cannot wait to witness what unfolds here. The irresistible force has been on a tear recently.
And Nia believes the crown already belongs to her. Will Jax's menacing presence and sheer power be too much for Valkyria to overcome?
Montre ta supériorité, Nia Jax.
To her Cinderella story?
Tu vas la voir.
herself a Morrigan, which is an Irish goddess of war. As they were on the battlefield,
C'est
they
Naya
used to
qui va
take
te
the
faire
shape of
voler.
ravens to fly around and decide who would live and who would die. That is what Lyra Valkyria is bringing to the ring here tonight.
Bonne chance pour essayer de gagner ce match.
And her opponent, from Dublin, Ireland, Lyra
Valkyria.
Lyra Valkyria may have read a little too much fantasy in her day, and now is reality. Lyra Valkyria is about to go toe-to-toe with a real-life, fire-breathing dragon in the form of Nia Jax. Nia Jax, who's in the best physical condition of her career, tonight will make someone. Will it be Lyra? Will it be Nia? We'll find out in a matter of moments.
And guys, you win the crown. Guess what waits for you in August?
A date with the champion of your respective brand at SummerSlam.
Allez, sonne la cloche, l'arbitre. On attend que ça.
And there will be a and Nia now misses wildly. Lyra goes up over the top. Nia's got it caught, though.
Lyra trying to rely on her technique to bring
idée.
down the irresistible force, but having no luck at the moment.
I'm not sure this is going to work either.
Jax just entirely too strong, but whoa!
That was
Trop
interesting.
forte.
Oh, nice athleticism by Valkyria. Even Jax might be a little impressed.
I wouldn't go that far, Saxton. Here comes Nia, just imposing her will on Lyra Valkyria.
Again, Lyra showing how resourceful she is.
Ça, c'est de la résistance, de la détermination de Lyra Valkyria.
And now Nia Jax in control, and she's going to look to put Lyra away. Nobody home, set outside the ring, and Valkyria's got a chance.
Huge window of opportunity. Right now for Lyra Valkyria to strike. Lyra may actually pull this off. Lyra may become queen. Lyra has the advantage. She has Nia reeling.
But Lyra can't win Queen of the Ring with Jax on the outside. This match has to end in the ring.
A running elbow drop. Lyra Valkyria, one of the best technical wrestlers in NXT Women's Division history.
But the game is about so much more than technique. It's about experience and timing, knowing when to tap into certain parts of your psyche. Nia knows this, and we've seen it for years.
The big question is,
Et compte plus
does
l'arbitre.
Lyra?
Nia Jax, Lyra Valkyria facing off in the finals of the
Je crois
2024
que
Queen of the Ring tournament.
il y a
Who will
jusqu'à
take
10
home the
pour
crown?
que l'arbitre elle compte.
Alabama
Voilà
slam.
qui est mieux.
Nia Jax has complete control here.
And the irresistible force is really keeping Valkyria grounded here.
Dans le ring.
Oh, God, drilled right into the post.
Many in the WWE Universe getting their first look at Lyra Valkyria. She's only had 3 main roster matches so far, and they were all in this tournament.
Big wins over Dakota Kai, Zoe Stark, and Io Sky over the last 3 weeks. That's an extremely impressive start for Lyra.
Après, elle disait aussi, hein.
Undefeated for 3 weeks? When Nia Jax joined the main roster, she didn't lose a match for over 7 months. And Jax hit,
She puts an end to the pin attempt. I wonder why.
Non, je vais te faire souffrir encore.
She turns that attack away.
Confidence is always a key for Nia Jax. She comes into every match thinking she hasn't won.
But when you have this business in your blood like Nia does, that confidence is genetic.
But ever since the Irresistible Force returned to WWE 8 months ago, her confidence has been on another level.
And she's gaining even more confidence as this match progresses. Jax may just be unstoppable now.
Corey, what do you think is going to be the key in this match for Nia Jax? She certainly made plenty of promises when it comes to being Queen of the Ring.
What Nia brings to the dance, Cole, is raw power, the likes of which you rarely see from most men, let alone women. Nia has absolutely no problem using that power, and the same goes for her throwing her weight around in the ring. Lyra Valkyria might just learn that the hard way tonight.
Oh, my God.
In just a matter of minutes, we'll have our second queen of the ring. The first, of course, being Zelina Vega.
But you've got to believe that Zelina will want a shot at whichever woman wins this. She beat the woman now known as Piper Niven that night, so you know Queen
Si elle a
Zelina can
compris,
strike
mais
down
ça
an
peut
enemy
marcher.
of any size.
Oh, moonsault.
Incredible agility.
And that is not supposed to look that easy, ladies and gentlemen.
Look at this, placed in the tree of woe.
Stuck in the tree of woe and just having their face
Et
stomped.
voilà.
That was showing great awareness of positioning, placing yourself between the ref and your opponent.
Whipped into the corner with tremendous force.
J'ai 47 secondes pour faire un Samoan drop.
And she's returning fire. There's so many moves at Nia's disposal that she can end this match with. For Lyra, not nearly as much.
Oh
Yeah, I
bon.
can't imagine it'll be easy for Valkyria to pick up Nia Jax and drop her with the Nightwing.
Please, let's call the move by its real name. It's a Samoan driver. You think Nia Jax doesn't have the Samoan driver scouted? Find some payback with their own reversal. Massive miscalculation on that one.
Et voilà le Samoan drop. Et enfin les deux.
Nia.
Allez, je recommence. Il n'y a pas de souci.
And there will be a coronation taking place tonight as Nia Jax and Lyra. And Nia now misses wildly. Lyra goes up over the top. Nia's got a caught, though.
Lyra trying to rely on her technique to bring down the irresistible force, but having no luck at the moment.
I'm not sure this is going to work either.
Jax just entirely too strong, but whoa!
That was interesting.
Oh, nice athleticism by Valkyria. Even Jax might be a little impressed.
I wouldn't go that far, Saxton. Here comes Nia, just imposing her will on Lyra Valkyria.
Again, Lyra showing how resourceful she is, applying the sleeper to Nia Jax. Lyra tried to hold on.
And now Nia Jax in control, and she's going to look to put Lyra away. Nobody home! Set outside the ring, and Valkyria's got a chance.
Huge window of opportunity. Right now for Lyra Valkyria to strike. Lyra may actually pull this off. Lyra may become queen. Lyra has the advantage. She has Nia reeling.
But Lyra can't win Queen of the Ring with Jax on the outside. This match has to end in the ring.
Lyra Valkyria, one of the best technical wrestlers in NXT Women's Division history.
But the game is about so much more than technique. It's about experience and timing, knowing when to tap into certain parts of your psyche. Nia knows this, and we've seen it for years.
The big question is, does Lyra?
Nia Jax, Lyra Valkyria facing off in the finals of the 2024 Queen of the Ring tournament. Who will take home the crown? Thrown out of ringside and back to the mat.
Oh, il n'y aura pas 5.
And gets sent right into the corner.
Caught with the elbow. Oh, look at this. Boot right to the throat. Nia doing exactly what she set out to do, keeping Valkyria grounded.
Now Jax needs to stay the course, and the crown will be hers.
In just a matter of minutes, we'll have our second Queen of the Ring. The first, of course, being Zelina Vega.
But you've got to believe that Zelina will want a shot at whichever woman wins this. She beat the woman now known as Piper Niven that night, so you know Queen Zelina can strike down an enemy of any size.
Draped into the deadly Tree of Woe position.
Stuck in the Tree of Woe and just having their face stomped.
And Lyra is brought to a disadvantage now.
Yeah, Nia is just buzzing right through Lyra here.
Well, if you're Lyra Valkyria, what do you do to pull off a massive upset tonight?
Well, Lyra's a technical wizard, Cole. In fact, from a technique perspective, she may actually have Nia Jax outgunned. And beyond don't
Et de
rely on her
1.
technique. If I'm Lyra, I'm going to try to frustrate Nia. I don't know how possible that is, but if you frustrate Nia, she
Et
may
de
make a crucial
2.
mistake.
Samoan drop. There's so many moves at Nia's disposal that
Valkyria crushed in the corner by Jax.
squashing Lyra in the corner, and the beginning of the end may be near. And
Peut-être
Nia
le
now,
début de la fin.
with Lyra on her back, gonna climb up to the second rope.
Et elle va
This is a
contrer.
scary situation for Lyra. Oh, look at this. Maybe not.
No way, there's no way.
Oh, my.
Oh no!
Oh non.
Good night,
Et bye bye.
Annihilator.
Here is your winner and the
Nia Jax.
ring, Nia Jax.
Et voilà notre gagnante. Et
What
notre
a
nouvelle
victory
Queen of the
to the
Ring.
brand new Queen of the Ring.
Voici Triple H qui lui remet la
Nia
couronne.
said she would do it, and she backed up her claims.
And now the Chief Content Officer of WWE and Triple H going to come in to congratulate Nia Jax, officially crown her the Queen of the Ring.
La reine du ring.
Absolute dominance
Nia Jax.
by the new queen.
Elle a tout donné dans ce match. Et j'ai fait les 8 objectifs. Ah ben on peut être fier. Si tu as des questions, n'hésite pas. Reste patient. Donc la dynastie a vu sa première queen officiellement couronnée en WWE après avoir éliminé l'adversaire de Nia Jax, la Valkyria. Si tu as des questions, n'hésite pas. Reste passionné dans ce que tu fais. Fin de la vidéo.